Roar. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Roardy roar 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 roar. Just a matter. Oh, it's just a matter of time. Oh, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of. And Poppy scored. How he can be top scorer. And I missed it. For frick's sake. I'm missing everything. Hello. I need to hurry up and get everything ready. It's just a matter of time. Maybe I can see the replay. Nope, I didn't see. He's now top scorer, right? So Messi has to score tomorrow if he wants to be top scorer. Probably. Time. Need to set up everything. Holy shit. That looks pretty good to me. Kaboom. There you go. Maybe chat should be on the right. What do you guys think? Chat on the right? Probably right. Kaboop. Right with me. Oh, Watkins. What a horrible shot. I did not know Watkins was like old. Apparently Watkins like 30. How old are you? Why does it not say? Oh, 30. 31 soon. Hey, God, no, Elise, do something, shoot it. Aww. Really love me. He's like 30. That's crazy to me. You got nobody. Wait, Henderson's the goalie. What the hell? And why is Magnon playing? Why don't you like play freaking whoever this is? Or Samba? Is Samba still at was it Lille? Ren, my bad. They're footballing. France. Grr. Did you see Chelsea are looking to break the record transfer? Yeah, for Morgan Rogers, which is making me depressed about football. I honestly hate every English person ever because they live in a country where they're ruining football. Ain't got nobody. It's so stupid. Morgan Rogers isn't even a 60 million player. I'm not joking. It's insane. Hello, little Skypey. Pikachu. Pikachu peeking. Stop peeking, you little creep. I'm joking. Ain't got no one to reason like me. Do 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 do. More peeking? What the frickety fruck fruck? How are you, Skypey? If I said that you could. Tired, but you just eeped. The hell? Come watch the footy. Is this in America still? Holy shit, he went through everyone. That was crazy. What's their new one? Bet Shuffle 4. Earn a badge for watching Clip VOD live stream 3 days a week. What the hell? Your guys are gonna get such pretty flowers. Row of War. Yeah, that's what I'll be. So, like, Mbappe is top scorer, right? Oh, 4-2. Game on. Good goal. I wanted to. It still says 1-4. It's 2-4. Silly freaking game. Or site. Goals. Mbappe has 9. So Messi needs to score 1. Oh boy. And if Mbappe gets an assist, then he needs to score 2 even. Because he's played less minutes. Interesting. 4-2. Event ends July 26th. I wonder if we keep the badge. Do you lose badge on Twitch? I'm such a not Twitch chatter. You can tell whenever we rate. I'm talking like it's a freaking email. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to use emotes. It's a new thing. It's a shame that it ends. Would be fun to like make it grow and grow and grow and grow until it's super big. Dance and fired away. This song is pretty freaking cool. Her channel. Oh my god, almost 3. Oh my god. Imagine France score 5.5, then England would actually be the biggest chokers ever. Wait, do you have to watch the stream and a clip or one or the other? Just anything. We're just better watching a clip, a VOD, or a live stream. Oh, just anything. That was so wonderful. It's actually a fun game. I've actually seen a goal. I missed 5 and I've seen 1. I mean, I saw like all of them during the halftime analysis. Who's this ref? Jesus Valenzuela. Is that Ecuador or Venezuela? Venezuela, and his name is Valenzuela. Cool. Wait, we have 2 goals now. Yes, you do. Mbappe and Barcola. Huh? Julia's confused. This will be the last time I'll use this setup for the stream. What games did I end up using it on? Morocco, Brazil, Netherlands, Morocco, and this one. Only 3, because I was depressed after we went out. Oh wait, Netherlands, Tunisia, right? 4. 3.5, because I only watched half of this game. Spence, go Spence, run, run, run. Aww, nothing. Please tell me who I am. Who I am. Hat trick by Mbappe. Imagine. What did you say? Pum pum. Get it, yeah. Scared Carl. Is Carly Poo scared? Oh, almost another goal. I like these games. Do you guys remember? Maybe you guys are too young or not interested in football. You guys remember Uruguay, Germany, third place playoff? That one was so fun. This one's similar to it. Does anyone remember? Maybe Carl? Most people don't remember third third place playoffs. Because who cares about the third place? But I think most teams go out for a high scoring third place game. England lost 2-0 to Belgium. I remember that one. But Uruguay, Germany was 3-2. It was like a really fun game. What was the last one? Morocco, Croatia? I didn't even watch that one. I think Croatia won easily, if I remember correctly. For Morocco. Not really. Fuck for Morocco. This one's crazy though. Imagine if France get one more. That would be actually really crazy no matter what happens. 6 goals. So logical. And Boopy. And Boopy is in the box. Boopy lost the ball. Boop boop. Beepity boop boop. No one's trying. You can actually see no one actually giving a fuck. Shit. Oof. Almost 3. What's the stats? What does stats look like? Oh, wow. Similar XG. France might be higher now because Alyssa just shot. That's insane. Defenses are just sleeping. Epen emoji. Equal XG. Anywho, France defense was non-existent. Yeah, without Saliba and without Upamecano, like what did you expect? It was so silly of Deschamps. No offense, Lacroix is so average. Imagine having a Crystal Palace defender in a freaking World Cup third place playoff. Like, no offense. Come on. Saliba, yeah, Saliba's broken in the semifinals. But you still have Upamecano. He's in right now, right? Yeah, there you go. And Dina Fernandez, fuck Hernandez. Fuck that fucking piece of shit loser. Sorry. Interesting. Did Kansa play most games or was it someone else? Wasn't it Rice, Spence, Gay, and who's the other one? Was it Kansa? I guess so. I don't think it was Stones. It was only Stones versus Argentina. Oh, almost a good goal. You just want Mbappe to score. He's already ahead, but I guess one more couldn't hurt. Here, look. Goals. See? Mbappe has 9. Messi has 8. Ronaldo has 7. Kane and Bellingham have 6. Dembele 5. Orizabal 5. Etc. Kakpo! Bravi! Woo! At least it's end-to-end stuff. It's like chances every minute. It's fun. There's no defense. There's no midfield. It's just big passes. Everyone's tired. Nobody cares anymore. Like another freaking chance. Yeah, you're very behind if you just saw the Tony go. Ooh, Tony Watkins. Spence. Oh, it's Eze. Oops, I did erase him again. Our commentator is calling Eze Ezzy. I don't know if I like it. Hi. Ezzy. I'm gonna call him Ezzy now. I just see braids and I'm like, oh, it's either Spence or Eze. But I always think Eze doesn't start, but he starts now. Does Rashford have braids now? Like long ones? Like Spence and Eze? Dembele! Shoot it! What the fucking pea shot? Holy fucking Christ. If France comes back and wins, how upset is England? Or does nobody actually care? It's a hard question to answer. I feel like people would care because you were up 4-0, but third place isn't that important. Oh. I guess they would be upset. No, we cared. We always cared because we lost it in 98 and it literally broke up our, like, not our nation, but our team in a way that we just knew that, I don't know. It's a whole documentary about our loss in 1998, losing the third place playoffs. That it made everyone mad at each other and sad. And yeah, I think more so about that, Sky, than the third place. Although I think England should care. Ooh, long shot. If we lose, fans would say it's just a point of match when we came third. And both are kind of true. But I do think getting third place in a World Cup should, like, you're getting third place in a World Cup. It's once every 4 years. Like, care about it. It's a big thing. Like, England doesn't even have a silver medal nor a bronze medal, just one gold medal that they stole because they freaking cheated in their 66 World Cup, right, Carl? Sorry. Care about your medal table. Don't you want to beat France? It's the first we got in 6 years. No, it's not. 2018. Unless you win, you mean? Then then you have a higher end. People should care more. Yeah, I do hate how people joke about this game. I am oh my god. What a great goal. Holy shit, what a beautiful goal. Mbappe, Julia. Mbappe is now equally top scorer of the World Cup in general with Messi. Holy Christ. 3-4. No, people in France won't riot. But Mbappe is now top scorer of the entire World Cup. Holy Christ. Oh, go. Where's freaking Julia? Oh, don't love me, love me. Have fun. Oh no. Join best place if we lose. Still technically best place. True, but you should be winning even now. But look at France, they're up for it for some reason. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit, almost one after the other. Almost 4-4. Is this a fun game to stream? Oh, drink break. Jesus Christ. What a fun game. So he has 22 goals now? He has 22 goals now. And Mbappe's top scorer of the entire World Cup. That's wild. 22 matches he's played and he scored 22 goals. He has a goals per match of 1.00. That is absolutely insane. Mbappe is underrated. There, I said it. I hate how we have ads. No way Messi getting golden boot now. What do you mean? He's gonna get a hat trick of penalties versus Spain. Ba-da-da-da-na. Sorry, I was humming a song on the freaking television. How are you guys? By the way, how is chat? Are you guys doing well? Sometime. More XG and everything. More shots? Nope. Where's the shot? Oh, here. What the fuck was this shot, Rashford? Eze, what the fuck are you doing? I did see this one in the halftime. You got snackies? What snacks do you have, baby girl? Kansa and Saka. Interesting. These are also central. Cherky looks so upset. Did he get subbed off in the half? Oh my god, he did. Rip. Hickory sticks. I've half heard of those. Probably from a show or whatever. It's in my toes. Oh no, we have similar ones to that. We just don't call them hickory sticks. Call them, I don't know what we call them actually. But you see them at bars and parties and stuff. Go Mbappe. Tasty. You still got your Skittles. Either sad Skittles or happy Skittles. And you say that you love me. Tell me after the sun comes up. You ate. Oh, wait, I'm missing chat. Tasty. I should have gone to Bulk Barn today and got a massive bag of Skittles. I have not had Skittles in so long. Next time for sure. You ate some Doritos earlier, Mexican beet taco ones. I've never heard of that. Don't speak those words. Mexican beet taco ones? The hell? They were made for the World Cup? What the frick? What the frick? Living all around. Beef. Beef. That you love me. There's not a lot of living all around. Alright, we're back. Say you love me. Say that you love me. Yeah. I'm falling, falling, falling. I smell like beef. That's an old meme. Score some fucking goals. We only had 7. We need like 10 more so the Americans are happy. Even though in American football there's like maybe 4 goals, like touchdowns. Sometimes there's even like 1 or 2. But no, football's boring. Stinky. Oh, France. Go, 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 go. Oh my god. Elise, my brother in Christ. That should have been the 4-4. Elise has scored 0 goals. That's so sad. I believe in Mr. Greaves. I believe in Mr. Greaves. I'm terrible for your back. I like golf. La 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 la. Ba 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 ba. Who do you guys think is gonna win the Ballon d'Or with this? Well, I guess maybe Carl will know. Because if Spain wins, like, does Yamal win even though his season has been kind of mid? Mbappe penalty. Nope. Or does Rodri have a chance? Or is Mbappe just a front runner because he's the best player, best individual player? Or do they give it to Messi, which would be insane in my opinion? Or do they give it to Kane because he hasn't had an insane season? I think Dembele is out even if they won the Champions League. He's had a mid freaking, oh wow, just rebooted. He's had a mid season in France. I honestly think it's just between Mbappe and someone from Spain, I guess. It should just go to Mbappe, no? Am I crazy? Shouldn't it just go to the best player? He's the best player. You could say Messi's the best player, but like we can only judge that on these 8 games we've seen because nobody watches the MLS, and even if you do, he's playing against freaking losers. Come on, France, score another goal. Give us freaking extra time. And Barkala, Mbupi, Dembele, Digne, or oh, Rev. What an unnecessary foul. Now suddenly friends are playing like I know friends. When to hold, know when to fold 'em. I wonder what Deschamps said at halftime. He said, lads, it's Spurs. I mean, sorry, he said, lads, it's England. Lads, it's Tottenham. Goal! You're a bit late. Or is there another goal? And we're late. There is an attack. Mbappe? Nope. Julia lying. Rage baiting. The frick. Mbappe farming. He did score. He's top scorer of the freaking World Cup now. World Cup top scorer. Wait, it's not updated here. How was it updated on... It is updated on Google Chrome. What the hell? That's 2222. Anyways. Elliot Anderson and Jude Bellingham. Know when to run. Come on, Tuchel. Freaking bottle the hardest lead ever in World Cup history. This would actually be amazing. Sorry, Carl, but the headlines would write itself. A German leading England to the worst bottle ever. That would be crazy. Ooh, England 2v2. Do something. Score goals. Scared Carl. Carl might be scared now. Jude? 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 No. And Rogers fucks it up. That's 130 million, by the way, that player. Actually fucking shoot me. I hate football. Fuck off, Morgan Rogers. Remember when people hated Jack Grealish and Harry Maguire and even Van Dijk because they were expensive? Oh my, how would you not score? Holy shit. Elise has a curse. Elise has a curse. It should have been 5-4 France by now. Oh my god. Holy shit. How? Elise cannot score. The ref has heard. He needs some white things on his leg. What the hell? English tax. What I was saying is that Morgan Rogers is gonna get pain and pressure and everything on him because of his price tag. And the only reason that price tag exists is because of billionaires like Todd Bowley and all the others that are ruining the footballing market and footballing in general. Because they don't know the implications that paying that price for an average player has. Like in the Dutch league, there's an 18-year-old player from Ajax that got sold for 25 million to Newcastle. He's played 0 minutes for Ajax first team. 0. I was excited to see him play this season because apparently he was going to be called up for the first team. But now I never will because he's bought for 25 mil because it's freaking pennies for Newcastle apparently. And he's going to sit on the bench there for years and enjoy his generational wealth that he will get millions upon millions. Like, awesome for you. But I just fucking hate everything that has to do with prem money so much. It's ruining football so badly. I hate it. I guess he is the best midfielder in the game, but he should just stick to assisting and not scoring. To answer that comment, yeah, I just think it's so stupid. Billions of dollars on players that are worth nothing. No offense to Elliot Anderson. or Morgan Rogers. I'm sure they're fine, but they're not better than, I don't know, some the same player from Nice or Werder Bremen or Leverkusen or Espanyol or Sevilla or fucking, I don't know, the mid-table teams in other leagues. Freaking Feyenoord, Club Rouge. I also don't think he's that good. He's literally just a workhorse, and that's all you need to do nowadays is be a workhorse. It's so sad. Football's so sad. He's got a 10. Oh, he got an assist as well. Oh, wow. Messi needs 3 goals to get top scorer. I missed that he got an assist. Yeah, he needs 3 goals. Rip Messi's chance of being top scorer. That's what's. I think I talked. Did I talk to you about this? I don't think so. Might as well yap about it. I talked to someone about how football in the zeros, the naughties, and the tens was about players who had talent, who had something unique and could do something when they are on the ball. But whenever Pep Guardiola came over and others, Mourinho and Klopp and everyone else, that's a penalty. Penalty for England. Anyways, back then you had to have talent and do something special with the ball, and nowadays all you have to do is run. You have to run 10 to 12 kilometers. Every game you have to be in position, you have to do your tasks, and passing, like you have to pass, you don't even have to shoot. The analytics and the data tells everyone not to shoot from far again, so we don't get freaking beautiful goals anymore. We just get boring tapping goals, and everyone just runs and stays in position and does boring shit. Anyways, penalty for England. That's my opinion, anyways. Like a rider, not easily offended. Who's gonna take it? Not Kane, that's for sure. He's not on the pitch. Oh, it's Jude. Hey, Jude. Don't make it bad. That's why Aston Villa started well this season. They went fuck it, shoot on sight. Didn't you start horribly? Didn't you lose your first 4 games? Anyways, yeah, it is a good tactic to sometimes shoot and just get the second shot, like the second ball, or a corner, or I see. Saka's gotta take it. Saka's can get a hat trick. That's so lame, actually. Why isn't Juden going for it? People are booing. All right, Saka, show us. Am I ahead? Am I gonna spoil it? I'll stay quiet until it pops up on the sofa score. Well, sofa score spoiled even me. 5-3. Hat trick for Saka. Starboy Saka. Crazy. Who's scared now? Imagine I score 2 now just to piss you off, Carl. What are you gonna do? Well, that's game over, most likely. Living in the real world. Da-na-na, da-na-na-na. Ain't it good? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What are you gonna do? To be fair, to be honest, on Football Manager, I always let whichever players on a brace take the pen, even if they are bad at them. Yeah, you want the hat trick. Except if it's like a tournament and you have a top goal scorer. But Kane isn't even on, and he's 4 goals away from Mbappe. No, 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 no. I need to get a blanket. My voice is cold. Cold somehow. Living in the real world. Like it's thin and dry and struggling. It needs to be breezy and strong and thick. Oh. Meow. It's crazy. Didn't France and Spain in a Nations League, wasn't it like 5-1 for Spain, and then France came back with 3 goals? Hello, Frenicus. Hello, hello, hello. He's going 10 at the back pretty much. The ref literally was in the way there, but France got the ball back. Why are you shooting like? I don't know. I swear France came back like crazy at one point. Where are the games? Oh, here. Here, this one. Look, it was 4-0 for Spain, just like this game. And then they scored, and it was 5-1, 5-2, 5-3, 5-4. Imagine they score again, it's another 5-4 for them, where they're trailing by 4 goals. They've done this before. Yamal scored 2. Wait, no, 2 assists. Who scored? Nico Williams, Marino. Yamal scored a penalty, Pedri, and Yamal scored. It is 2. Crazy. Ref's been stinky, I guess. How do you feel about the final being between the top 2 FIFA ranking nations and the semifinalists being the top 4 and the 3rd and 4th losing to the 1st and 2nd? It's almost like it's freaking scheduled and planned. Oh, what happened? England got a penalty, Julia. Ref was in a way again. Holy. Oh well. At least it was a fun game. 8 goals. Who's that? Who's number 12 for England? Oh, Chalaba. That is first minutes. Mbappe have hat-trick in final. He sure does, Julia. 2 penalties and a goal. Or was it 1 penalty and a goal? Engie. Who's gonna tell her? France got 4th. Did France ever got 4th before? I don't remember. They got 2nd in 2006. They got 1st, 89. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, France could have scored way more. More than England. Pros. I don't see that flag. Just a black flag? Oh, waving black flag. Hello, Pros. Is that supposed to be an England flag? I'm gonna look it up. France at the World Cup. Ooh, Elise? Nope. They got third in 58 and in 86. And they do have a few bronze medals. And they got champions twice. Oh, they have 2-2-2, if I'm not mistaken. Why does it not say somewhere? Oh, doesn't say. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Yeah. And now they have 2 fourth place as well. Wow, they have 2 of everything. You see? They got 2 first place, 2 second place, 2 third place, and now 2 fourth place. Isn't that quirky? We had some very bad period before the shop. Yeah, after 98. 2002, you didn't even make it out of the group. In 2006, you lost the final. That's not very bad, to be fair. 2010, you sucked again. 2014, you were fine. 2018, you won. 2022, you got to the final. In 2026, you got fourth. I mean, first, second, fourth is not bad. I would fucking sign for that. I would take that in a heartbeat. Why are you saying arg, Sky? 3, 4, E. 3 on E. Oh, arg. It's a pirate. 3 on E. Score another goal. Spelling goal. Nope. On the right, on the right, on the right, on the right, on the right. Nice. 3v3. Score yourself. Boom. Oh, 5-4. Didn't I say it? Didn't I fucking say it? Didn't I talk about that? What a great goal. Was that Upamecano or Dembele? Dembele assist by Upamecano. Look out in the midnight hour. I literally talked about them losing 4-0 to Spain and then coming back to 5-4, and now they do it again. Five, 4. I don't think that defender was going to do much in that situation, though, Carl. Well, maybe. As in, they broke pretty quick, so he wouldn't even be in the position yet if he was allowed to play. Spence. Sir Jet Spence. Ooh! Shaky, 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 shaky. Ooh! Score some fucking goals. Oh my god. Is the ref gonna save them? No. Friends, do something. Oh my god, who is that? 14 Rabiot. Fucking Rabiot, bro. Time's up. England. Bellingal. 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 6-4. Bellingal. 10 goals in a freaking third place. Why does he go to Jordan Henderson? What the fuck? These goals are so stinky, by the way. Like, the defense is just not committing anything. So silly. 10 goals in one game. Crazy. Nothing. It's already past time, honestly. The ref should whistle anytime. He might play 1 minute more because there's a goal. But as you can see, it was +7 and he scored at the 7 mark and out finished already, apparently. He probably whistled immediately after that kickoff. Yeah. Kick off. 6-4. Is that... I literally said that third place games has exhibition vibes, and this literally felt like an exhibition game. They're all laughing. Barkle is laughing. It's like a friendly. It's so funny. Like, who, Jude Bellingham was the first to score 7 at a World Cup? I don't think we ever had someone score that many. You know how rare it is to score 7? But also, like, it's kind of lame now because there's 8 games. No offense. Jet Spence getting Mbappe's shirt. Quirky. Oh, frick. Yeah, you needed 2. Johnny Rap. And Snyder got 5 once. Gakpo has... It's 6, right? 3 and 3. Where's Snyder? Here. Messi will get 3 penalties. Maybe. Yeah, we really don't have... we don't have top scorers at all. Didn't Lineker score 7? Or did he score 6 at both? Or 5 and 6? I don't know. Oh, and Stitches. Boom, boom. Fully tickled. Klinsmann's also insane. Kosic. Pele, of course. But yeah, Mbappe is insane. Close as well. Honestly, I like it more when the top 5 look like this. I don't know why, but having a German goat, a Brazilian goat, a French goat felt more real. And like, I don't know, like Ronaldo was a goat, but he wasn't exactly, like he didn't win lots of Champions Leagues or whatever. Neither did Klose, you know? Like Klose is like a World Cup goat. I guess Mbappe is as well because he's never won a Champions League. Yeah, so much. He was good at PSV. According to my dad, at least. I was not born. I guess Kane also fits that. I feel like Kane is more a World Cup player than... Like, he's never won a Champions League or Premier League or anything. Then you have Messi, the best player of all time, is there. Ronaldo's also in the top 10. Interesting. Scored 11? Didn't he score like 4 this one as well? This one's helping so many players because of the easier games. Yeah, just like Lewandowski and Müller and Klose and literally everyone. Has there ever been a striker at Bayern who doesn't do well? Not to undermine his achievements, but Bayern is such an old machine and you play like 10 minnows. So you should be scoring a lot. But he did score like 50 or 60 this season. Anywho. Look, it ended up being very equal with that little final chance by Jude. Wow, how high was that chance? 31. England got their freaking bronze medal. They should be happy. I have better memories from 2014 than 2010. And for people that don't know, we were in the final in 2010 and we didn't make the final in 2014. But I have better memories of 2014. I think part of it is because we won the final game and we didn't lose at all. We lost some penalties, I guess, but that's officially a draw. I didn't really feel like we lost to Brazil either. or sorry, Argentina. We're pretty equal. They might be a little bit better. I don't know. We played 7 games and we won 6 and drew 1, and we went home with a medal that we won. And the silver medal always feels like a medal that you lost, if that makes sense. Bum ba-dum bum bum. Anyhow, I guess I can go away from this screen now. Oop. Who's gonna win, England or France? It was actually, I put it on as a meme, but it was actually kind of a good question because it was 4-3 at one point. Oh man. Bum ba-dum bum bum. Slurp. Cutie happy. Oh, me? You hope and trust that Unai spends the Rogers and Tillman's money well. We'll see. People sip. And going for Raul Gomez. Alright, let me get my bearings back. Let me get my bearings. Good. Baby, I give you my world. I'd give you my world, guys. Are you guys big Christopher Nolan fans? Another lonely day. I can go your own way. Your own way. My world. Go your own way. Go your own way. Guys, you can go your own way. You haven't watched much of his stuff? Neither of you, Skyly? What the frick? How? Which ones have you watched? Or like Franigas or Pros, have you guys watched a lot of Nolan films? You can go your own way. Go your own way. Not a lonely day. You can go your own way. Go your own way. And scatter. Don't scatter. Get back here. Memento, the Batman films, Inception, Interstellar. We're going your own way. Oh. Oops. Go your own way. I'm just checking up on things because I kind of just went live immediately as I got back home. But I had to do some other stuff real quick first as well. And then I had to watch football. Meow, 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 meow. Never watched Inception, feel like it won't have the same effect, not in cinema. I watched it once. The first time I watched it was at home, and the second time I watched it was in the cinemas. And I'll say they both or the same experience? Might have seen Interstellar a while ago, Inception once. Really, that's it? No Batman films? No Dunkirk? No Oppenheimer? No Memento? The Prestige? Did you need to watch it to remember again? Because you're so forgetful. Forget what? Oh, right. Memento Mori. Remember. Remember to die. Run into me. Banana, banana, dish. I only know if Memento because Brooklyn 999 references it. Oh. I've never watched Brooklyn 99. Is that bad? Say yes to. It's a funny show. Oh, maybe I've seen parts of it, but I've not followed it. You know what I mean? I've seen like the Backstreet Boys one and stuff, and other things. Literal chills. That's the one. That's the one who killed my brother. Oh, right. That's what we were doing. Literal chills. And postman is moving to all our love letters. All right, gamers. Gonna cry. Let me make sure everything's correct. Na, 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 na. Oh, fuck my booty cheeks. Why is this broken? Sorry, shouldn't have said that. There we go. Bumpakadum. Some postman is grooving to all my love letters. Like Boyle's buttholes. Okay, I don't know that reference. To all your love letters. I'm setting up. Oh, I should probably change my. Yeah, shut it butt. Just like the guy from Final Fantasy. I forgot his name. It's not big since the other one. Got singed. In some postman, it's grooving to all our love letters. Alright, gamers. Who's ready for a tier list by a movie nerd? Gonna cry. Just need to make sure everything's set up right. And not to be. Not this song. All right. Yes, wedge, exactly. Who's ready for a Christopher Nolan tier list? Because I am. Are you? Longer hours. No reply. I feel saddened. Kitty Jam. True. There we go. All right, guys. Ready for YouTube? Maybe. All right. So I just came back from seeing The Odyssey. And I thought, since I studied film for 4 years and I like talking about movies, that now would be a good time to talk about all the Nolan films and put them in a traditional old ass freaking tier list. D tier. I don't think there's going to be anything in D tier because he's not really made a bad film, but maybe I'll put something in there just because I can. Never seen will not be used because I've seen everything. All right, should we just start from left to right? Or should we go, what's the word? Chronological? Or, I think I like going alphabetical. That's fine. Chronological would be cool, you think so? All right, I can do that if you want me to. Hey, do 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 do. Honestly, it's just annoying. Lonely movie rankings, yes, sir. Have you seen a lot of them? The only thing with going chronological is that when you get to the Batmans, you have to go Batman, uh, Prestige, Batman, Inception, Batman. And I think it would be nicer if we just did all the Batmans as one. Actually, no, fuck it. We'll go chronological. Let's do that. So we'll start with following, which I imagine most of you guys have not seen. It's the most student film of student films. It's the most British film he's made, which is interesting. I don't think he's ever made a British film. He hasn't. That's wild. I guess Dunkirk. But it has all the freaking like things that a student film is made fun of. It's black and white. It's 60 millimeter. It has a gun in it that's used at the end. Like all those little things. It's shot kind of poorly. It's acted pretty nicely. But if I had to put this in any rank, it would definitely be the lowest because it's definitely probably his worst feature film. I would probably put it in C, but knowing that it's his worst, it should probably be in D. It is kind of suspenseful and it has a lot of like Hitchcockian things in it, but you can tell he's still trying to find his style and everything. Which, to be fair, he was like pretty young probably back then. He's from 1970, following us. He was 28, 27. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, I don't really have much to say about this one because it just a silly little short movie. It's like 70 minutes, if anything, 70 or 60 or 70 minutes. I won't put any in D. I mean, if I'm gonna use it, I would put this one in. If I was being fair, I put it in C. But knowing that nothing's worse than this, it's probably best to put it in D. Nothing's going in F. It definitely doesn't have an F. It's all relative. Very true. All right, after that we have Memento, which if I listen carefully, Carl loves this film. And I also love this film. Guy Pearce, Miss Moss. I forgot the freaking other dude's name. Joe Pantoliano. That's it. Carrie-Anne Moss. B tier. Ooh. So Frenica says B and Carl says S. I think up until, it's hard to say, but this is like, when you think of Nolan, you probably think of Memento. It's about time. It's about guys on a mission. It's about lots of editing. And this time the editing is working against us because it's telling a story backwards. I love Guy Pearce's acting in this. I love his voiceover. I love how we know the same as he does. It's again very Hitchcockian how it's suspenseful because we don't know anything, just like he doesn't know. Or like at the start, and then as the movie goes along, we know more and he doesn't know, and then we have to like figure it out. And in the end, he figures it out. I'm trying to do this without spoiling anything, by the way, but it's kind of hard because some of the movies are like 20 fucking years old, 25 years old, like this one. But a young Lexi watched this and thought it was fucking Poggies, put it in S. But I rewatched it recently. And although it has a fun, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the way the movie does its thing is pretty fun and unique, going backwards until the middle and then going forwards again. I did get kind of tired of it on the second watch. And it just felt like some of the characters were really weird, like Carrie-Anne Moss. And the ending is just there to, like, as a shock value almost. That's fine. It's definitely an S tier. I'm gonna reevaluate the list at the end, but for now, I'm thinking of an A tier for Memento. Water break. Gulp. Gulpers. All right, what's next? I think it's Insomnia, which again, I think a lot of people haven't seen. It's a remake of a Norwegian film with the same name, but translated with Stellan Skarsgård and someone else, but the American version made by a British director has Al Pacino and Robin Williams, about a detective in a very northern city where it's always light. I think it's like Alaska in the American film. And in the Norwegian film, obviously, it's in the pole circle in Norway. Again, unique concept, never dark. They get insomnia, they go crazy, there's a murder, there's a detective. But it's pretty like run of the mill story. He didn't write it like he did with Memento with his brother, or this, or most of these films. It just felt like something he had to do for the studio. But also, it's a pretty good ass film. But also, it's not his best or his worst. It's just kind of eh. And I honestly kind of forgot the twist and the ending, which is not a good thing of a film if I forgot like why, like how the film even ends. So, having said that, it's probably a C. What's next? I've been doing this like myself without any help. I think it's Batman, isn't it? Gotta double check. It is. Wow, he took a 3-year break and he got Batman. He got Batman after 2 movies. That's how it went back in the day. Mm-hmm. Well. Yes, Batman Begins was after that. And I do feel like most of you guys have seen Batman Begins. Guess not. Skype hasn't. What do you say about Batman Begins? I'm Batman. Oh, right. The freaking Christian Bale voice. That was insane. You're not a fan of Batman? That's so rude. Why not? Where does Frannicus rank Batman? B tier? Eat the rich. But he's like a vigilante. This is not football anymore. What is this? It's a tier list of Nolan films. It's Batman. I'm Batman. Anyhow, Batman Begins, what do you say? It was a new age of freaking superhero movies. It went away from X-Men and Spider-Man from Raimi, even though Raimi was happening during this. Spider-Man 2 and 3 was in between. Batman Begins was in between Spider-Man 2 and 3, if I remember correctly. It went to dark, brooding, serious, realistic worlds where Batman villains just wear a mask and don't have superpowers. It was, yeah, Warner Brothers' response to Marvel's silly little Spider-Man and X-Men films. And it was a huge fucking hit. Christian Bale as both Bruce Wayne and Batman does a pretty good job. There's freaking, what's her faces in this, isn't she? Katie Holmes, which is weird because she gets replaced. You got Liam Neeson. You got Morgan Freeman. You got freaking Rutger Hauer, a Dutch actor, as the evil businessman. You think Batman Begins is maybe high B or low C? Wait, what? Don't you mean high C or low B? I don't know. I'm thinking where I want to put this. It's not as easy as I thought it would be. Stop. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. I think, yeah, you think high C or low B. I think it's perfect that he's made a movie per tier in the Force for tiers. Force for movies. Oops. I would put it B. I think it's a solid film. I think it's a solid introduction to the world. I think he does everything solid. You can see that he's trying to make like cool heist action films, and his fucking style is really coming to fruition in Batman more so than in other films because he gets to do a lot of action, which we find back later in all of his later films, which are always hyperactive with lots of editing. I think Batman Begins is definitely a B tier. So if we're going chronologically, I think The Prestige is next, isn't it? Double check. I don't even have to double check, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, same year even. Oh, 1 year later. The Prestige. Who of you guys have seen it? Say freaking boom. Esther for Fran, I guess. I don't think Carl or Skyvy has seen it. I'll give them 5 more seconds. Clueless. Well, I might as well just say right now, Franicus is 100% correct. It's the best film he's ever made. It's my number 1. I think it's the most Nolan film ever. It's about time, it's about memory, it's about tricks, it's very meta. It uses magic as a way of filmmaking. The first voiceover by Michael Caine is perfect. I love all the performances in it by Christian Bale, Hugh Jackman, Scarlett Johansson, David Bowie, etc., etc. Bale versus Jackman. It's a lovely way to introduce yourself into this world. The like 1900, is it like Victorian era, I guess, which is never done before. I just love it. It's literally just Nolan's most meta, most Nolanified movie until he only did that and he went and made like Inception and all those movies about time and whatever, time and space. I think this Prestige strikes a perfect balance between really cool story, really cool characters, really fun things with time and magic and space, and keeping it grounded without doing any funny business. I think it's an awesome film. I saw this when I was 15 and it was so mind-blowing to me. But I guess different people have that same experience with later films of him. But yes, 100% an S tier. Isn't it kind of quirky that we've done 5 films and we filled out every single tier? This next one has to be added to one of these. What do you guys think is going to be the next thingy? The next movie is The Dark Knight. And I know that most of you guys have seen this one. It's a real good looking boy. Drink and sip. Wait, what? Drink and break. Gulpers. Oh, we actually got some freaking opinions this time. Veronica says S tier, Carl says A tier. Skype, who has not seen it, says below D. Rip Heath. That's below D. So not never seen. Oh, I get you. You are correct. I think The Dark Knight is the best Heat film we've had since Heat. If you don't know what Heat is the best heist film ever made. With Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Val Kilmer, etc. And somehow Nolan did that with silly people in suits in Gotham. I'm just putting it here. It's a placeholder. Whee! D. There you go. Fuck it. I think Heath Ledger's performance is the first and maybe only performance where I couldn't recognize the actor. And I know that the makeup does a lot of work, but also I might be a little older than you guys, and not all of you actually. But I grew up with Heath being a heartthrob in 10 Things I Hate About You and A Knight's Tale. And then later he was in one of the most seminal, most important LGBTQ films ever with Brokeback Mountain, being a very tender and broken character, gay character. So when he got announced to be the Joker, the most unhinged, insane person in a silly freaking superhero film, let's be honest, it's not a serious genre. It'll never be until it's like in a few years it'll be like, well, maybe we're actually already there and it's a serious genre, but not with a Marvel train still going. Which is like how this is such a detour, but how westerns used to be genre films with shooting people and silly things, and then it took a few years for The Searchers and Who Killed Liberty Valance and all those films to come out where it got taken seriously, and it was like more introverted and about how the characters go through this wild, wild west where you could die any moment. Well, those bounty hunters and sheriffs, etc. would. Maybe we'll have some more introverted and introspective and interesting superhero films. But I guess this one is pretty serious and interesting. It's definitely better than most of the Marvel slop we get. Where was I? I was saying something about something. Right, Heath Ledger. He got cast in 2008 or 7 or whatever as the Joker. And way back when I was on my big ass, white ass PC, I would Google forums and I would see people say that it's the worst decision ever. Why is this heartthrob romantic actor being the Joker? It's insane, etc., etc. And now look at us, we're literally calling it one of the best performances that's ever been. Marvel hater? Not necessarily. I just hate the content cycle. Marvel, let's make 50 post-credit scenes. Let's put all these people in there. Let's not take multiple timelines seriously. Let's just do whatever we want, etc. I don't take that seriously. Let's not have a script for what's it called again? Doomsday? Really, they didn't have a script and just wrote on the day sometimes, which is very guerrilla filmmaking, but also kind of a meme. Also feel like if you don't watch one Marvel film, you're not getting the full picture. Yeah, that was the thing. This is another detour, but I went to see Infinity War with a friend, multiple friends, and one of those friends had only seen Avengers 1, maybe Captain America 3, like 2 or 3 or 4 Marvel films out of the like 18 that there were up until then. And I cried when Spider-Man died because I saw all those films a week before to get myself like in the mood. And he was like, why do we care? Well, he was like not getting it. And then he watched all of them, and then he rewatched Infinity War, and obviously he got it way more. But I do think we're at the point now, because of all the shows, all the other things, that it's impossible to keep up if you want to have a healthy fucking social life. I don't care about the freaking stupid ass shows. I don't even care about most movies now. I watched a few at the start, but like watching Doctor Strange 2 and having to watch WandaVision, I just felt that was so stupid. I watched it, but my friends didn't. It was like, and it feels so good, Mrs. Stark. What does he always say? Like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Is that what he says? He repeats some line and it gets me. Anyways, that's a detour. I don't mind Marvel. It has good films. I could do an MCU tier list at some point. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Yeah. That's a good scene. I think Infinity War is an amazing piece of work, by the way. Let that be known. And I'm like a cinephile film nerd, so don't be putting me into any boxes. I think Infinity War is insane how that came to work. Absolutely amazing. But Endgame, eh. Endgame's not that great. Endgame's like the Back to the Future 3 of the MCU films. Or 2 if you're a Back to the Future 2 hater. Anywho, yeah, maybe one day we'll do an MCU tier list. We need to hurry up. I've been yapping for way too long. Let's talk about Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger is the reason I value this film a lot. His performance is one of the best performances I've ever seen. Like I said, he might be the only time I've ever looked at a character in a film and I didn't see the actor, you know? Like sometimes when I watch a film, it's like, oh, look, Tom Hanks is playing some dude. I could not see him. And I know his makeup helps. But even in the scenes where his makeup is almost off, or like when he's a cop, and I know he has like implants or prosthetics too, and it also helps, but just the look in his eyes, the look in his face, the way he drags his body around, just acting. His acting is insane and amazing. And I think he's the best just the best side character, like the best opposition to a main character I've ever seen in a film ever. And on top of that, it's one of the best heist movies in the past 30 years. And I know some people are confused by it, and it has a lot of time jumps and a lot of silly things like Nolan always does, because he's a silly freaking boy. So it does sometimes drag it down a little, but also the way it ends is just amazing. And I love Gary Oldman in it and Morgan Freeman. It's just amazing. Exactly. That's what I said before. He was in 10 Things I Hate About You, Knight's Tale, Romantic Leads, and Brokeback Mountain was like, oh my god, he's doing a gay lead and it was super important. And then he turns into an evil clown. Big jump. But the same was said about Michael Keaton when he was cast in Batman in the 1980 version. But that's another big detour. In the end, The Dark Knight is goated. I rewatched it in the theater last year and I just thought it was goated. So I'll have to agree with Veronicus again and put it in S tier. I'm sorry. Or maybe not. It's a good ass film. I really like it. I think next up is Inception, is it not? I'm pretty sure. Yes. Inception. Now, this is one that all three of you have seen, or maybe more if you guys are. There's more people here. Feel free to yap. Can't stop loving you. Can't stop loving you. Back of my half of my heart. Oh, my voice is dying. You haven't? Didn't Skyly said you saw it? I'm not sure. What if you did? Or did I just imagine that? You don't remember? That's fair. Maybe you dreamt it. Maybe it was a dream. Anywho. Half of my heart. Anywho, Inception. I talked about heist movies with The Dark Knight, but obviously Inception is the true. There was a spinny top, yes. Inception is a true heist film from Nolan. It's about a crew. They go inside of a dream to perform a heist, etc., etc. This is the one that got memed. Hans Zimmer's score got memed. There's the freaking, I don't even know what that meme is, where Leo is in the plane and he's looking at Cillian Murphy with his eyes almost closed. But it was some type of meme back then. This is maybe one of the first ones where walk us through it. No, thank you. I don't even remember most of it. This is the one where everyone said that Nolan's films are too complicated and where all the dumb people who thought they got it. It's just, I felt like in this era that Nolan movies were for dumb people who thought they were smart, if that makes sense. Ken Watanabe, yabba yabba yabba, Cillian Murphy is billionaire's son. They have to invade his dream so he can sign some papers so he can give it to Ken Watanabe or someone else. Yabba yabba yabba, yada yada yada, lots of things and stupid thingies. You can kind of hear it in the demeanor of my voice that I didn't love this film. And this is probably one of the films where I disagree with most people. As their Inception, Veronica said, I'll have to disagree and keep it where it is, most likely. Like literally here. I think Tom Hardy is a really fun character. Obviously, I love Joseph Gordon-Levitt because he's in my favorite film. I like Leonardo DiCaprio. Does it beat Batman Begins? I don't even think it does beat Batman Begins, if I'm being honest. I think it's right it's right here. It's low B, mid B for me. I did rewatch it last or start of this year or end of last year, and it did improve my um rating in my head of it. But thinking about it more, like the way Nolan writes women in this film, like Mel is literally just evil incarnate and doesn't have a single thought of her own except for that she wants her husband. And I don't know. The ending of loads of film is still discussed to this day, and of course it's an iconic ending, and I do like that ending. But I just don't really care for the heist within a snow scooter, within a hotel, within a Mind Palace thing. This is very controversial because there's going to be more of these type of films later, which I do like. But I just couldn't get into it. I just felt like none of this matters. If they die, they just wake up. And you know they're not gonna die. And like I said, Mel is such a poorly written character. It's insane. I love the score by Hans Zimmer. I love the cinematography. But the story is just where it lacks. The je ne sais quoi, I guess, the something for me. And we do see this return a lot in Nolan's films where I'm just like, I don't really get what you're going for, Chris. And Inception is probably the one where I disagree most with people. A little overhyped, but Inception is, for most people, Inception is like here, at least, or maybe second place for some. But for me, it's like, who knows, maybe seventh or eighth place if we keep going. I don't really know how to word it better than how I did. I just think it's not written right. And I don't get it. I mean, I do get it, but I don't get it. You can relate Inception themes with Backrooms. I'll have to watch Backrooms. I've not seen it yet. Back to the room where it all began. So yeah, it's gonna be a B for me. I know it's silly to put silly Batman in S, but what it attempts to do, what it attempts to talk about, it performs way better for me than what this does. This one tries to do dreams, time, again, one man on a quest he can't be stopped on, which is a returning theme for Nolan in literally almost all of his films. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, literally all of them. On the sides of the moon. But I don't know. It's not for me. Let's just say it like that. It's not for me. What are next? Batman, right? Dark Knight Rises. With the Bane memes. B for Bane. I am. I can't even do the freaking voice. Hello, hello, Batman. Yeah, B tier. B for Bane. Put a cup over your mouth. I just put my hand over my mouth. What's this line again? He has some line in the play where he's like, rising the sides of the moon. Do so you can, so you do. Feeling so good that you know that we do. Yes. Yes. He has like he's doing a Sean Connery impression. Oh, you think darkness is your ally, but you merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I can't really do his voice. Do you feel in charge? He has some good quotes. Ah, yes. I was wondering which would break first, your spirit or your body. He has such a weird voice. I love Tom Hardy. I love him so much. I was wondering which would break first. Your spirit or your body? Sorry. I'll be normal again. Anyways, the conclusion, the epic conclusion of the Batman trilogy. It's mid. I feel like most people can agree that the third one is the worst. I think I'd put it here. That's it. I'm sorry. I think it's so horribly paced. I don't like most of the freaking sequences. I don't really think Nolan does post-apocalyptic things right. I do like Anne Hathaway as Catwoman. I like a lot of the people in it, but I just don't like the movie. It's just so forgettable, and the sequences aren't as good as The Dark Knight. I didn't even mention that, but this film has some of the best action scenes in the past 20 years. And this one attempts to top it, and it just looks goofy and feels weird. I don't really like it that much. It always leaves a bad taste in my mouth. You just remember being quotes, yeah. I'm happy keeping it there. I feel like at that point Nolan wanted to move on as well. But good ending though. I like the ending. It's a fun film still. Like, it's not bad. See, it's still a passing grade. Right? Alright, what is next? Only 5 films. Interstellar. I'll put it at B just as a placeholder so I don't have to hold it all the time. What do you guys think of Interstellar? Hey, what are you doing now? You just want attention. Did anyone see this one? B for you? B for Franicas. What about you, Carl? I feel like Skyly said she saw this one, right? Or am I tripping again? I just always assume this one's been seen by everyone because it's the most famous one, I feel like. I'm scrolling up to see if you did. Say, I can find it. Oh. Explain a movie to you? God, fuck no. Nolan goes back to making films about time, about a man on a mission that no one can stop him from, about the Earth's climate changes and ecological disasters, and has one of the most beautiful IMAX experiences ever, etc., etc. You know, all the things. Freaking Cooper goes to space. I've seen Interstellar. I've seen all of them. He goes to space. He goes to a water planet where time goes way quicker. He gets way older. Well, he's not way older, but people on Earth are way older. And then he goes to a different planet, and then he goes to a black hole, and he's in a freaking spoilers. He's in his own closet, like book thing, and he pushes out the thing that happened 30 years earlier because he's in 4D where space and time meet, etc., etc. And then the 50 or whatever is love, apparently. And then I gagged in my mouth and I was like, oh my god, why? And then they arrive at some colony. Old? M. Night would be a good tier list. I love M. Night. I don't even remember how or why they arrived at that colony. Oh wait, oh right, Anne Hathaway got there and built a colony. And then for some reason 50 or whatever years passed when he was in a book closet thingy. And then he arrived there. Oh no, his daughter was there. Oh fuck, man. This movie is such a mind fuck. Feel like a man in a rocket. I don't really have much to say about it, if I'm being honest. Everyone already has an opinion on it. It's beautiful. Matt Damon's part is my favorite, most likely. I love that contrast between the characters' intentions. I love how primal humans are depicted, because that's how we are. And I do like the third act. Spoilers, I don't like it when the answer to all the freaking astrophysical bullshit is, oh yeah, it's love, by the way. Love is what carries us over. His love for his daughter, not even his son, by the way, which also felt fucked up, but for his daughter. John Lithgow is the grandpa. Matthew McConaughey's dad. Your favorite serial killer? What, in the Brian De Palma film? Like, when is he a serial killer? What the frick? Oh, and Dexter. He's also a serial killer in a Brian De Palma film. I forgot the name though. I'm sorry. Anyways, gorgeous film. Another film about time, space, and man going on a quest no one can stop him from. He loves that. He absolutely fucking adores genius men, so to speak. It's wild. I'm in control now. I do the misses. He always makes films about men who persevere, who want to endure all the pain just to get what they want, be it their family, to go home, in which case Interstellar. Funnily enough, the Odyssey is also about going home, which is we'll talk about later, I guess. And time and space, and especially like how much time costs, which is also important in Interstellar because of the very important, very famous scene where Matthew McConaughey cries when seeing his kids all grown up, etc., etc. It's always about men driven by a singular purpose. Literally all of these. He's never made a movie about a woman. He's horrible at writing women, which he gets memed about in film communities. But yeah, for me, this is a great visual experience and a great story. I just don't like the ending. And therefore, it's here. Still pretty high. Maybe I sounded like I hated it, but I don't. I think it's really beautiful and awesome. But again, I do think I put it lower than most. I think most people would put it here together with Inception, but not me. Under Stellar. That's his new name. Interstellar is now under Stellar. Good one, Carl. Next up, Dunkirk. His war movie. What do you say about Dunkirk? If you've seen the trailer, you know it's another movie about time. There's 3 stories intertwined in one film. One of these stories takes place in one day. One of these stories takes place in 1 hour. And one of these stories takes place in 1 week. And yeah, I am kind of a sucker for war movies, I think the perseverance of man, just like I said before, what he makes his films about, is always very interesting. I think World War II still has thousands of more stories to tell. And so much has happened in that freaking war. Having said that, it's alright. The score is amazing. But yeah, the sound is amazing. The score is amazing. It looks pretty. But I think I'd put it here if I needed to. Where do you guys think I should put it? A or B? It's hard. Also, as a side note, these 5 films are pretty damn close to each other. Like, in a different world, it could be this. But I feel like using all of them is probably better. You can't say. I'll keep it like this because I know what comes next. And this will make it better. Look better. I spoiled it now. Dunkirk is fine. Duinkerken, as we call it, or Dunkirk in French. But of course, we have to have the English title. Sorry. I'm working on drink break. My voice is so broken lately. Should probably not drink tea. That only makes it more phlegmy. But I like tea. Alright, next up is Tenet. Cillian Murphy and Tom Hardy left working together during that period. Yeah, they worked together in Inception, Batman, or The Dark Knight Rises, Dunkirk. It's pretty fun. Tenet. This is the movie where everyone was like, Nolan, you're going too far. A movie about going backwards. Again, about time. A movie with a protagonist without a name. His name is the protagonist. It's very silly sci-fi coded. It's very 90s and 80s. There's a film with Jean-Claude Van Damme that it reminds me of, where it's just action and silly sci-fi things. It's another kind of a heist film. There's stinky billionaires in it. There's lots of action. Robert Pattinson's in it, who I love. John David Washington, of course. I think the sequences where they go backwards are insane. I still don't know how they did it. Future Batman. Yeah, I work with 2 Batmans. I think a lot of people are hating on this too much. Like, if you're hating on Tenet, you should be hating on Inception, but Inception has cool music and Leonardo DiCaprio, I guess, and this one didn't. I'm like, I don't know. Tell me, because I don't know. They're both silly action heist sci-fi films about time and etc. Saving the world. This one's about saving the world. This one's about fucking stealing money from a billionaire. I guess this is another surprising thing, but Tenet for me is here. I love Tenet. Well, not love. I like it a lot more than most people do. I think Tenet is cool as fuck. Fiona Dourif is in it. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. I just think we ought to learn somehow. I think Tenet is a globe-trotting, action-packed, sci-fi, timey, cool-ass cast having movie. That's cool. I think Tenet is underappreciated, and I have no problems putting it in A tier above Interstellar or Inception. As you can see, Inception is almost one of the lowest. I'm not in love with it. All right, 2 more films. Oppie, Barbenheimer, Oppenheimer. What do we think of Oppenheimer? I can't believe you guys have not seen Oppenheimer. Not even during the Barbenheimer thing. She plays her father in a new Child's Play. That's cool. You watched Barbie, but not Oppenheimer because Oppenheimer was 3 hours long. Did you see it, Franticus or Carl? Saving to watch with Lexi. What the frick? I'm not gonna watch Oppenheimer in the server. According to Ruby, Oppenheimer should be here. Ruby says it's her favorite. Anywho. Do you guys remember when I talked about perseverance? A man on a mission. A man who doesn't give up and like driven by a singular purpose. Well, I feel like Oppenheimer is a great example of that. Emily Blunt did facial work? I did not even know that. But yes, she's in this film. I think people were saying this is the most important story ever told because it's about the most important person in the history of mankind, the person that made the atomic bomb that changed the world forever. And I do think there's truth to that. He changed the modern world. And I love stories about obsessive geniuses. Just a shame they're all men, but still. Oppenheimer, to me, is an amazing film. And my favorite of his true to life like movies, his real life films like Dunkirk. I think it's awesome. Cillian Murphy is amazing. The effects are amazing. The sound is amazing. IMAX is amazing. Great cast: Florence Pugh, Emily Blunt, Cillian Murphy, Matt Damon, Benny Safdie, Josh Peck from Drake and Josh. Loads of other people. Of course, Robert Downey Jr. won the Oscar, just like Cillian Murphy won the Oscar. I think it's awesome. I think the final hour is just meetings about the implications of the atom bomb, and it's one of the best hours of cinema I've seen that year. I love the final hour. It's just people talking about morals and implications and what the atom bomb will do, how we can regulate it, how he's guilty of even thinking of making this, etc. Josh Peck is in it. Yes, sir. Drake and Josh Peck is in it. But as you can hear from my words, my thoughts, it's an S tier. It's my third favorite. Look how equal it is. I think it's awesome. Josh Hartnett, yep, he's in it. Hype. Well. And that leaves just one film, The Odyssey, which I just saw 3 hours ago. Well, it started actually 6 hours ago. Holy shit, that film's long. How do I talk about this without spoilers? I guess it's not really a spoiler anymore, is it? Freaking Homer's poem is centuries old, F tier for rage bait? What the heck? I'm not rage baiting. Have not seen. This is what you guys would have done. Crazy cast, insane cast. But Nolan is now at the point where he can hire A tier people. Also in Oppenheimer, you had freaking Rami Malek as well. But he's at the point now where he can cast people for 2 scenes for 1 minute of screen time. Like A-listers, like freaking John Bernthal and Lupita Nyong'o are in it for like 2 scenes or 3. Freaking Elliot Page is in it for 2 scenes. Freaking like so many people are in it for 5 minutes. Just because it's Christopher Nolan and I want to be in it. I really enjoyed all the performances in it. I'm usually not in love with Matt Damon as an actor, but I thought he did a good job here. I personally, we do not learn about Homer or the Odyssey or the, what's the other one? Iliseus? There's another Homer poem that's super famous. None of his acting per se. He's fine. Can someone help me? Am I going crazy? Iliad. The Iliad. Yes. Just 1 second late, Carl, but yes, the Iliad. We did not learn about that in high school or anywhere. We learned about things that were closer to us. Did you guys learn about Homer? Or Greek poems and myths and legends? Like, I don't know jack shit. I don't know about Troy. I don't know about Achilles. I don't know about Ajax. I don't know about Sparta. I don't know about anything. I don't know about Zeus. I mean, I know who Zeus is, or Athena. I know who Athena is, or Poseidon. But yeah, there are YouTube quick notes about it. Ilias is basically the prequel to the Odyssey. Is it? Oh. I just know there are 2 big Homer stories. I've no idea. I'm just prefacing that I have no singular clue about any of these. I knew about the Cyclops and of course the horse, the Trojan horse. But apart from that, I was clueless going in. I tried to avoid the trailers. I tried to go in blind. I think I did a pretty good job at that. And I walked out of the movie thinking that Christopher Nolanified the Odyssey to the best of his abilities. There's a reason I've been mentioning all of his themes throughout this tier list ranking, because the Odyssey is again about a perseverance, surviving, and a man on a mission and no one will stop him. And again, about going home. He wants to go home. He wants to go home. He, in a way, also wants to go home. And it's about time. 20 years. He's been trying to get home. And obviously, because Nolan has his style, there's hyper editing in this film. It goes back and forth. There's non-linear storytelling all over it. There's tales being told, and then you flash back there, and then you go back again, and you go back there, etc., etc., etc. So it's totally Nolanified the Homer poem. Having said that, I think it does a great job at showing off the story. But how the frick do I know? You know? Because I've never read the story. Apparently he changed some knights at some point, and he changed the sirens. But again, I have no clue how he changed it. Spoilers living with Charlize, sign me up. Yeah. Spoilers. Some people were upset that they all spoke American. And to that I say, fuck off. Who fucking gives a fucking shit? Go make a fucking Greek movie if you want to so bad. Like, leave me alone. Of course they speak American or English. It's a fucking Hollywood movie. You want them to speak Greek? Or with British accents just because it sounds more European? I don't know. And of course there were people mad at and if it was Greek they would complain about subtitles. True. I mean the same people complained about Helen of Troy being Lupita Nyong'o because she's black. And the same people complained about Elliot Page being in there because he's a trans man. And the same people complain about fucking Zendaya and Himesh Patel and every person that's not white being in there because it's not historically accurate. I'm pretty sure Matt Damon pale ass fucking face is less historically accurate than an olivey freaking faced freaking dark skinned person. Hello, A Pasher. Lots of weird complaints about the film, which I do not share. I think everyone did a great job, acting wise. Especially Matt Damon and Himesh Patel. Isn't that a trope? First one killed is transgender. I mean a trope? Is that how you write trope? It's all coming from the same chat talking point. It's all coming from the Reddit right-wing community. Sadly. I don't think he's the first killed in the film. Maybe in the film as in the film's runtime, but not chronologically. But yeah, isn't a trope that the black guys always die first in horror movies? Not the trans people. God, I hope not. Also, he's just playing a normal, as in a cis Greek soldier in it, not a trans one. I don't really know what else to say about it. I know it's a new one and there's hype about it. I should probably yap about it a bit more. But, like, it's just the most Nolan version of a classical story. It's about perseverance. It's about a man on a mission. It's about time. And it's about going home. God, look at these films. They're all about going home. Of men trying to get home. Dunkirk, they want to go home. Inception, he wants to go to his kids. Interstellar, he wants to go back home. Dunkirk, they want to go to England. The Odyssey is literally all about going home. And no one is going to stop him. Not even monsters or gods or aliens or sea monsters or sirens or cyclopses. And it's literally about the obsession of men driven with one singular purpose. It's Nolan being Nolan. Yes, but also like it's, how do you say it better? It's Nolan in a mythological form, which makes it very interesting. Because before this, even in films like Inception and Interstellar, they were all grounded in reality. They never even mentioned religions or gods or faith, except maybe Interstellar. And here it's been mythologicalized, if that makes sense. It's about love and perseverance and going home, etc., etc. The standard plural form of Cyclops is Cyclopes. Cyclopes. I'm still mulling it over as to what rating I would give it. But I think it's gonna be here, here, or here. If I had to guess right now. But some are in A. Let me look this list over again. Okay, Following is definitely last. Insomnia, I'm sorry. Basic, but fun. Same with Dark Knight Rises. Then Inception, then that one. Then Dunkirk, Interstellar, Odyssey, Tenet. Memento, Oppenheimer, Dark Knight, Prestige. Honestly, apart from where I'm gonna put the Odyssey, I agree with my own list. No, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. Somewhere here, one of these two. Let's keep it like this for now. We'll see if I feel like this in a month. You're glad Memento still high as it is to say it's this early work? Yeah, Memento is his early work, but it's also one of his best scripts, even if I think some characters are weird in their decisions. It's also unique, as in no one's ever done something like that. It's a thrill, like a ride to go through that film. It's a lot of fun. Most of these ratings are also based on my enjoyment of them. And when I think back on watching Memento, I do get happy memories, as opposed to watching Inception, where I'm like disinterested and not totally into it. Back clap. I need to watch it again sometime because it's been so long. Stream it in a server. Maybe people will join. I think I've yapped enough. I don't think I've said everything I wanted to say, but it's not coming to me right now. Also, I can't really talk about Odyssey without spoiling, so I won't. I feel like I shouldn't do that. I think I said that it has hyper editing, goes between timelines or places a lot. There's amazing music by Ludwig Göransson. I forgot to mention. That's awesome. And it's just another great story by Nolan about perseverance, time, going home, etc., etc. Also has some great sequences. The Trojan sequence, like most of them is actually, yeah, it's definitely here, not here. Might actually be here. I do think it's gorgeous to look at. He loves the part where he chases the guy and the guy shoots at him because he was chasing him instead. Yeah, when it gets back to him because he lost his memory, he's like, oh, wait. That is funny. That's a funny scene. Yeah, I think I'm satisfied with this list. What do you guys think? It's a good list? Did I put you on to some films that you might want to watch? Hopefully more people will watch The Prestige. Although I do think a lot of people already seen it. Maybe Skyly and Carl can watch it. Excellent. Thanks, Franikas. What other tier list would you guys want me to do, or would you watch? Let me know. Maybe a Pixar one sometime soon. I thought this one was easy to do because there's only 11. And Odyssey just came out, so it was good timing. Is it 11? It's 13, isn't it? 3, 7, 10, 13. Pixar. I'll try and watch Pixar. I'll try and watch Toy Story 5 soon, and I'll do a Pixar list. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey. 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 All right. That's not my name. That's not my name. Thanks for watching that, by the way, and talking. Otherwise, I would have been talking to myself for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Them new movies, I did see quite a few. That's not my name. Bye. Are you leaving? I'm still here. Although I probably won't play Final Fantasy. I feel like my voice needs a break. Talking so much really makes it go, uh, thickens my freaking throat. No gaming, I'm sorry. Look at the time as well. It's so late. I need to rest my voice. I think I'm just talking way too much. But I hope you guys enjoyed the tier list and the football game and me yapping. And yeah, maybe I can do stuff like that more often if people like it. Maybe I'm a bit boring. Maybe I yap too much and take too long. I don't know. You enjoyed you beating France? Yes, you got a bronze medal. That's definitely something to celebrate. I guarantee you that people will look back on this World Cup more fondly than 2018. 100%. Nope, you're fun, hard eyes. I want to try and do more different things on stream. Be more, um, like, do more fun things. Maybe game some different games or do some different things or do tier lists if that's a thing that you guys like because I get to yap or react to things on YouTube if I'm a good reactor. I want to try and find out what I'm actually good at because maybe I'm not a great gamer. I'm not bad, I guess. Platform 8, true. Should probably. I wanted to make a video of Exit 8. I still haven't done that. So I should probably get on that, shouldn't I? Maybe Platform 8 will be the next one and then a Pixar tier list if people like this tier list. Say hi, YouTube. I don't even know if this is going to be in it, but hi, YouTube. Everybody wave. Meow, meow. Anywho. YouTube moment, YouTube frogs. Leave a comment if you want to see more. Etc. etc. Alright. Thank you, Carl Skyfy, a Passion Franicus for joining. Julia, who joined sometimes. I will be back Wednesday for more rockin'. I might try and work something out on Monday so I can stream more on Monday. Maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and additional like surprise streams on Saturday or Sunday. Well, yeah. I don't know. I'm just talking. I might want to stream more shorter streams like this one, 2 to 3 to 4 hours, and less super long ones like I used to do on Silk Song and other games. Like, comment, and subscribe, you boomers. See you next time. Yappity yappity yappa. Never wanna fall again. But I need ideas on what to do. I guess I could just pick up a game and play it, but it would be fun to have some other things. But I'll have to think of that myself. Kitty Jam. I will see you guys Wednesday. Like I said, I will go stand up. I should really try and get an outfit that's exactly like this. Wouldn't that be fun? I kind of just need a black tank top and a bluish, purplish. What is that? Vest, hoodie, sweater? That would be freaking cool. If someone can find a hoodie that is purple with blue stripes, I will get it and I will cosplay as my own VTuber. Yeah, it's like a jacket. It's a jacket. That would be cool. Pink shoes as well. The problem is these thigh highs never go that high on my thighs because I'm huge. That's what she said. That would be really cute. I think it's just very hard to look for a hoodie slash jacket like that. I wonder if the other ones are easier to do. I never wear jean shorts. I think I have one on my throne. Also, cut thigh highs, so cute. And again, the same jacket but red, and the same tank top but red. I think the pink one is like freaking leather pants. Yeah. The white, translucent, transparent top, and pink hair, which is kind of hard. Leather pants. It's very cold now, luckily. Well, not very. It's just 16 degrees or whatever. This outfit is the most, um, the one that actually could work. Anyways, time to go to bed. Boop. Good night, gamers. Have a good weekend. See you all on Wednesday. Night night.